Thou nature, at my goodness, to thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me? For that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines, lag of a brother. Why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, and my shape as true as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base, with baseness, with bastardy? Base, base, who in thy lusty stealth of nature take more composition and fierce quality than doth within a dull, stale, tired bed go to thee, creating a whole tribe of fops, got tween asleep and awake. Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land, or father's love is to the bastard as Edmund as the legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall stop the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now, gods, stand up for the bastards.
Can't banish this? And the Flans and Chloe parted? And the king gone tonight? Subscribed his power? Confined to exhibition? All this done upon the gad? Edmund, how now? What's the news?
Alright.
I beseech you, sir, pardon me. It is a letter from my brother that I have not all overread, that for so much as I persuaded, I find it not fit for your overlooking.
Give me the letter, sir.
I shall offend either to detain or give it. The contents, as in part I understand them, are to blame.
Let's see.
I hope for my brother's justification he wrote this, but as an essay or taste of my virtue.
This policy and reverence of age makes the world bitter to the best of our times, keeps our fortune from us till our oldness cannot relish them. I begin to find an idle and fond bondage in the oppression of age tyranny, who sways, not as it hath power, but as it suffered. Come to me, that of this I may speak more. If our fathers would sleep till I wake him, you should enjoy half his revenue forever, and live the beloved of your brother. Edgar, come, conspiracy, sleep till I wake him, you should enjoy half his revenue, my son Edgar. Had he a hand to write this, a heart and a brain to breed it in, when he came this to you, who bought it?
It was not brought by me, my lord. There's the cunning of it. I found it thrown in at the casement of my closet.
You know the characters to be your brothers.
If the matter were good, my lord, I durst swear it was his. But in respect of that, I would fain think it would not.
It is his.
It is his hand, my lord, but I hope his heart is in the contents.
Hath he never sounded before you in this business?
Never, my lord, but I have heard him often maintained it to be fit that sons at perfect age and fathers declining, the father should be as ward to the son, and the son manage his revenue.
Oh, villain, villain, his very opinion in the letter. Abhorred villain, unnatural, detested, Brutish villain. Worse than brutish. Go, Sirrah, seek him. I'll apprehend him. Abominable villain, where is he?
I do not well know, my lord. If I shall please you to suspend your indignation against my brother till you can drive from him better testimony of his intent, you should run a certain course where, if you violently proceed against him, mistaking his purpose, it would make a great gap in your own honor and shake in pieces the heart of his obedience. I dare pawn down my life for him that he hath right this to feel my attention to your honor and to no other pretense of danger.
He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is not sure.
To his father, that not so tenderly entirely loves him. Heaven and earth, Edmund, seek him out. Win him to me. I pray you, frame the business after your own wisdom. I would unstate myself to be in a due resolution.
I will seek him, sir, presently.
Machinations, hollowness, treachery, and all the ruinous disorders follow us disquietly to our graves. Find out this villain, Edmund. It shall lose thee nothing. Do it carefully, and thee noble and true-hearted Kent banished. His offense, honesty, 'tis strange.
I will seek him, sir, presently. Convey the business as I shall find means, and acquaint you with Hull.
These late eclipses in the sun and moon portend no good to us. Though the wisdom of nature can reason it thus and thus, yet nature finds itself scorched by the sequent effects. Love cools, friendship falls off, brothers divide in cities, communities, in countries, discords, in palaces, treasons, and the bond cracked twixt son and father. This villain of mine comes under the prediction. Their son against father. The king falls for biased nature. This father against the child. We have seen the best of our time.
This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, often the soffrets of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains on necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and treacherers by an enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in by a divine thrusting on an admirable invasion of poor master man to lay his goatish disposition on the charge of a star. My father compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major, so that it follows I am rough and lecherous. But I should have been that I am had the maidenliest star in the firmament twinkled on my bastardingly.
2, 1, action.
Back he comes, like the catastrophe of the old comedy. My cue is villainous, melancholy, with a sigh, like Tom of Bedlam. Oh, these eclipses do portend these divisions. For salami.
How now, Brother Edmund? In what serious contemplation are you in?
I am thinking, brother, of a prediction I read this other day, what should follow these eclipses.
Do you busy yourself with that, brother?
I promise you, the effects he writes of succeed unhappily, as of unnaturalness between the child and the parent, death, dearth, dissolutions of ancient amities, divisions in state, menaces, and maledictions against king and nobles, needless differences, banishment of friends, dispassion of cohorts, nuptial breaches, and I know not what.